Hi everyone, I'm Steven and I'm the property manager here at Rincon Property Management. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what every self-managing landlord dreads, the eviction process and how that works and what to avoid, the top 5 things to avoid when going through that process. The first thing you want to avoid is doing it on your own. The laws are constantly changing and not having the help of a professional who knows what they're doing can ultimately drag the process out and really cause quite the inconvenience to you and getting your property back successfully. Number 2, trying to encourage your tenant to move by limiting access to the property. As a landlord, if your tenants have not paid rent, you do have the option to ask your tenant to move. However, you cannot restrict their access to the property without going through the proper channels. The key to that is you can't change the locks without them knowing. You can't block the windows or do anything where they wouldn't be able to get into their house or unit and potentially get their stuff out. With that being said, the third point is moving the tenant out yourself without going through the proper channels. This would involve getting a storage unit, moving the tenant's items out, hiring a company to do that. You must go through the full eviction process, and there are strict guidelines on what to do with your tenant's belongings during and after the eviction process. It is illegal in the state of California to move your tenant's belongings without them knowing, and it's something that you want to be very careful of. The fourth thing, and things that we see happen a lot in this industry, is trying to make the property uninhabitable or encouraging your tenant to move by shutting off utilities or not fixing problems as they come up during the tenancy. That is another thing that's frowned upon and illegal in the state of California, where you must provide a habitable dwelling for your tenant through the eviction process. And lastly, and I think the most important one, is not giving proper notice. There's so many different regulations that go city by city, county by county, where you have to make sure you give the proper notice or your eviction could be completely irrelevant and get thrown out by the court and you'll be starting over. This is why we always consult an attorney when we go through this process, and we want to make sure that we're as prepared as possible and not making any clerical mistakes to really delay the process significantly. In conclusion, evictions are one of the scariest processes for both self-managing landlords and landlords in general. That's why we recommend that you always consult an attorney, legal professional that can help guide you through the process, and follow those 5 key points to make sure that you don't hamper yourself in the process and you're able to get your property back quickly and with the most delicate care possible. So if you like our content and you're happy with what you've just heard, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube page or check out our Learning Hub to learn more.